Hey everyone, Team Football FC here with another mock video. This is my American Fighter Jet, loosely based off of a F35 Lightning Mark II, but I did make some modifications based on the parts that I have and don't have. So as you can see, if you go and look at a picture of a F35 Mark II, that it will not look exactly the same. For example, the windshield looks completely different. The nose is a bit longer on this, and a few of the like white markings on the top are a little bit different. But that being said, let's get right into it. As you can see up front right here, we've got a double cockpit, whereas on the original one there is only one. This can fold open. We've got plain minifigure. Don't actually have any fighter pilots, so got this one. And then a dark tan lined seat in there with a control panel. And then in the back we have same kind of thing. The control panel, a little gas meter, I guess, but I guess that wouldn't be what it's called in a jet. I have no clue. If any of you know, leave it in the comments below. Put that back. This is another thing that was not the same as the F35 Lightning Mark II, but I decided to add it anyway. I also know that it's not in this position on any jet, but it's the only place I could get it in without ruining other parts of the build. So if we take this windshield back off and we pop this panel off, we can see we've got an engine detailing inside. That is not what it's supposed to look like. I just made it look like what I would assume an engine to look like. So I don't know, used one of those vent pieces off of a Millennium Falcon. This wiring printed piece over here is from a Ninjago set, and some other various printed pieces and tubing. And if we put this panel back on, and this windshield back on, we can turn this around. Back here we have the thruster engine, as well as the two tail wings. And on top we have some white markings. I think that's what the F35a Lightning has, but I'm not like 100% sure. Then we've got, oh, there's the one with the nose. Then we've got a like sloped wing with some curves going down the side, just to make it more aerodynamic looking, I guess. And I just realized I am missing a piece right here, so if you notice that right here is missing the 1x2 tile that is on this side. So if you notice that, just know I have no clue where that went. Probably fell off in the building process, but it is supposed to be there. Then if we flip it to the front, if we look down, we've got these air intakes with some black inside and some angles forming. That was actually really fun and interesting building process. I can take it apart real fast so I can give you an idea of what it's like at the end of the video, because if I take it off now, it will be like that for the rest of the video because it takes forever to put back together. But if we flip it over, we got underneath, we've got landing gear, fully functional. If we move this up, we can fold this in. Same on the other side. Then in the front, we can do the same thing, except with no door this time because there was not enough room with the engine and the cockpit up above. Then over here we have some missile bays. There's one on each side, like the real jet. This side over here, they are both identical except this one is the only one with a missile in it at the moment. And these can be very finicky sometimes, so we'll see if it breaks. There we go. Inside you can see some hinges down there holding on this angled side right here that runs all the way along with the air intakes. And here we've got a missile I don't know if this is the correct coloring, but I just threw a missile in there to show that it would fit. It can fold out, and in here we've got some of the inner workings of the jet itself to hold it all together. For example, if you look right here, here's an upside down 2x6 brick, and then we've got the Technic pins with stud on the end holding this piece inside of that upside down. Then we've also got that same sort of technique holding on these hatches, like the middle section that holds it on, and also this piece right here. Basically, that's all I have for you guys today. There's not much function. It is mostly a display model, but I threw in some details into it to make it more fun and interesting. If we flip it back over one more time, and excuse the folding wings. They are not supposed to do that. I just did that to get the angle. But if we take this apart, we can pull this panel off. And inside, oh, if I can get it off, there we go. Inside we've got some hinges with some snot technique with these studs on the side. And then we've got this sliding bar. I forget exactly what they're called, but that makes the side match up. For example, here's the other side, which is symmetrical, which holds it on. Then we've got these pieces which connect right there. And then up in here we've got, so these bars are technically supposed to slide inside this kind of brick right here. I don't know if you can see what type of that brick that is, but it's a 1x4 brick with the groove running down the side. And that is allowing, for example, right here, right in that hole is the side of the brick. And then this fits right inside that little corner to give it clearance. But basically, that is exactly how all this build works. There is not much else to it, other than that inside it is a very interesting technique on how to get this wing at an angle, but that was pretty fun. So let me know if you liked the video by leaving a like, comment down below if you have any questions. I'll see you in the next one.